All right, we're going to start inviting everybody, and then we're going to get going here pretty quick as soon as my interviewees show up. I've got some pretty good interviews coming up for you guys. We're going to interview a few Palestinians. They're going to come and tell us all about their brilliant stuff that they've been going on. It is going to be fun. I'm just inviting everybody. We'll get our guests. Okay, there's one of our guests today. We'll get started soon.
Hello, brother. Are you Palestinian?
I am not Palestinian, but I'm a huge fan. Huge fan.
Oh, you're a huge fan. Okay. You want? I'll give you a gift. Let me check if there's Gamal.
Okay, I'm definitely down for the camel. All right, so there we go. We have now we have our second Palestinian friend, Abu Ben Zub.
Ben Zub, how are you? You Zionist, you.
I'm a big fan. Just got to say, big fan of your work.
Yes. Thank you very much, because the Palestinian people invented work. Before that, nobody worked.
Nobody worked, and also they all were lackadaisical. Yalla. So we didn't have before Palestinian people. There was no GPS.
Yes.
What did you guys do before GPS?
We had an app called Yalla. You go on your camel and you say, Yalla, I want to go to Rafah, or I want to go to Jenin, and you go Yalla, and the camel take you right there.
Okay. So I just want to explain to everybody what we're going to be doing today. So I'm a big fan of these guys. I just want everybody to realize how much we owe to the Palestinian people for all of the wonderful things that they've invented and innovated over the years. And so I just thought I would interview a couple, and they could tell us, a little bit about Palestinian philosophy and, all the innovations that their people have been a part of with all their brilliant genius over the decades. And later on, we'll be joined by a friend of Hezbollah, a Persian lady, and she'll be joining us here in a bit as well. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody gets a chance to hear the absolute brilliance of our Palestinian friends. All right. So first question is for you, Mr. Bond. What do you think is the most incredible invention that the Palestinians have ever invented?
As my Baba said, the thing was these Zionists, they copy all our innovations. And we were the first to create the GPS system so that everyone can go without getting lost. Because we, the Palestinian people, we were the first people to build roads. Before that, everyone was gallivanting, right? You're welcome. But with our camels and our goats, we created the first GPS system. That is true history. Isn't it true, Baba?
Yes, you are absolutely correct, my son. Yes.
So the GPS system is the best Palestinian invention, even before the dinosaurs came. Before dinosaurs, there were camels.
Okay. All right. So in regards to history, I've heard people say that the Palestinian people are the ones that invented history. What would you guys have to say to that?
Well, the Palestinian people not only invented the history, but they also, 55,000 years ago, they invented air. Before that, nobody could breathe, and we invented air. You're welcome. And we also, before that, the people didn't know nothing about their families, their goats. There was no written history. You're welcome.
Okay. Interesting stuff. So now that we've established a kind of a baseline here, so we understand that how much we really do owe to the Palestinian people, could you explain to us your Palestinian philosophy?
You go, my son.
Okay, the Palestinian philosophy is very simple. It's called Al-Hakuna al-Batata. It means to always take care of your goats and your potatoes. And without batata and without your goats, there is no life. Because with goat, you get lots of milk, and also you get lots of wives. So with the
Wow.
yes, lots of wives. A goat is like the wedding ring you Zionists always give to your future wife. But the Palestinian people, instead of ring, we give good goat, good udders and good horns and good beard, and they go bah in order to serve as an alarm clock and also to toot the horn when you travel in the desert. And it is the best gift you could give it to a woman. So in the Palestinian philosophy, it is very important to own goats, and with goats it gives you wisdom with when you drink their milk, and also it will prevent you from getting Zionists on your way. Always have a goat, and then after that, with that goat, you get a camel as a bonanza.
Okay, that's interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. So, can you explain to me why it is that the Zionists are always saying such mean things to you?
Because the Zionists, you know, I tell you something. 1948, 1947, when the Polish people came from Europe, the Palestinian people opened up their arm, they opened up their hearts, they gave them our most beautiful goats. And what the Zionist Polish people did, they took our land, they took our homes, and they are land grabbers, they are occupiers.
And to
Okay.
add to what my Baba had to say, the Zionists, they wanted to scam us by giving us Palestinian people Zionist jobs. Instead, what happened was, instead of giving us jobs, they increased their population. The population made the Palestinian people very angry and very offended. Allahu Akbar. So we, the Palestinian people, we need to get rid of these Zionists in our land, and also to stop them from stealing our goats and our camels, and also to make sure that they don't give the satanic invention of ways. Instead, we need to go back to Yallah. Isn't that true,
And
Baba?
yes, and not only that, the Zionists, they besides occupying everything and taking, we, the Palestinian people, invented jobs. Before that, everybody was unemployed. We invented jobs 15,000 years ago. You're welcome.
Before that, everyone was unemployed. You're welcome.
Okay. I have a question for you both. If a tree falls in the forest and there's nobody near, do you still want to kill all the Zionists?
Of course. Yeah, but the Palestinian people invented trees. Before that, it was all desert. You're welcome.
Ah, okay. Okay. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Now, my next question is in regards to your ancestral homeland. How long approximately would you say the Palestinian people have lived in Palestine?
Oh, at least 50,000 years. We were
That's
there
it?
first. Yes, we were there before. We were there before the Canaanites, and the Canaanites come, and then we intermingle. You see, I did DNA test 2 weeks ago, and I found I am 80% Canaanite.
Oh, okay. And the Canaanites, I'm just curious. Like the Canaanites were here for a long time, obviously. Were they always, against the Zionists?
Oh, absolutely. We taught them everything. The Zionists come, they take over land, they take over our homes. I still have my great grandmother's key to the house in Jenin, and I can go there because of the Zionists. I can go to Palestine because of the Zionists.
When it comes to my Baba's house over here, I secretly had another key, but the Zionists were too smart. They had this organization called Mossad, and they found my key, so I had to hide it. And I hid it inside my gamel's hump. Unfortunately. You're welcome.
All right. I do have a question regarding Mossad, actually. So we know that, that they have sharks with laser beams in their foreheads. They have the killer dolphins. We've even heard about the birds and the murder hornets. What do you guys think is the cruelest invention of the Mossad?
Well, the Mossad, very dangerous people. They think many things, how to hurt the Palestinian people all over the world. They go after everybody. The most dangerous was the laser on the sharks. Yeah, very dangerous. Yes.
I think, in my opinion, the most dangerous one of Mossad and the Zionists is how they control the weather. It is very hot over here where I live in Palestine. And I blame the Zionists. Before the Zionists came, the Palestinian people were all getting rain and it was cool weather, and all my camels and all my goats were very happy. And now most of my goats are, because of the weather, they're having all these issues of mood swings and constipation and nicotine addiction. Very bad.
They're terrible,
Okay.
terrible people. Terrible people.
I totally agree. I mean, clearly the Zionists are just an evil group of people. So, regarding that, who is, because you guys are absolutely the most amazing shaheeds on TikTok, who is your favorite TikTok Zionist?
Oh my goodness, I don't know.
Astaghfirullah.
I think the Zionist, I would say maybe Nick. He's a big Zionist. Doesn't know anything. He lies about everything. He knows nothing.
Okay. I mean, I think that's kind of that's well known. I mean, he clearly doesn't know anything about the history, and I've heard him talk, and all he does is just repeat Zionist history and Zionist talking points, like like that there was a war in 1948, and that the Zionists won in 1967. I mean, we all know that's a lie, right?
Well, the Zionists invented lies.
Ah,
That is the only thing the Zionists ever invented was lies. They lie in the morning, they lie in the afternoon, they lie at night. They are very good liars. They invented it many years ago, maybe 2,000-3,000 years ago.
Ah, okay. So out of all the Zionists, who's your least favorite Zionist? Who's the Zionist you guys just ugh?
Well, there is this one man. His name is Super Jew, and he's a terrible person. Terrible.
I've heard about that guy. He calls himself Super Jew because he's not
Yes.
even smart enough to say Zionist.
Exactly. You are right, my brother. Yes, he's a terrible person.
Astaghfirullah. My least favorite Zionist is this brown handsome man called Imesh. Yeah, he's such a big liar.
I hate that guy. Like I heard him singing the other day, and I was like, "How dare you, with your Zionist thirst trap voice, try to make us like you by having a nice voice? Disgusting."
He
He's a
is Lucifer.
terrible
He is
singer.
Lucifer in the flesh.
In the
Lucifer.
flesh.
Yeah, he's Lucifer in the flesh, and he is. I think as the Zionists say, he's. Everyone says he's Indian and he's Hindu, but he's pretending to be Zionist. But he doesn't care. He always brings up all these copies of opera, which we, the Palestinian people, we were the first people to invent opera, and
There you go.
yes, we made the first
Yes.
opera house. It's called Al Opera.
Ah.
That was 25,000 years ago. You're welcome.
It's very important. Listen, it's very important that we make sure that we teach these proper teachings of history, because like I constantly see these people like Hebrew Hammer on here, with his facts, and then he talks about the Torah, like ugh.
Oh.
It's like I'm so tired of his facts.
He's a disgusting person. I never like him. Disgusting.
Yeah.
I never liked this laptop. Very Palestinian. Laptop was also invented by Palestinian people. Before that, everyone was having a head top. You're
Yeah.
right.
Ugh. Yeah, these Zionists and their facts and laptops. So, okay, if I was to go to Gaza tomorrow, what do you guys suggest I go look for first?
I would look for some real estate. I believe they have some good real estate there. They are fixer-uppers. But, the real estate is very good. Very good.
I do like a fixer-upper.
Yes, yes, yes. They are fixer-uppers. And don't forget, the Palestinian people built all that stuff, and the Zionists destroyed it.
I think when you go to Gaza, you try, Habibi, you try to go to the beach and you get lots of smelly 1 pound fish. Very, very good 1 pound fish. I think you'll meet my friend Al Abu Zubaydah Al Fishi. And you could find him, he sings a song when he sells it, carbon ladies, 1 pound fish. Very, very good fish. 1 pound fish, very, very cheap.
Okay.
You're
See,
welcome.
this is the kind of stuff I need to learn. I need to get the inside baseball from my Palestinian friends. This is why you guys are my heroes. I mean, okay. I have one question that it's been on everybody's mind, and I think everybody here is curious about it. Why do you love Hamas so much?
Because the Hamas are good people. They are protecting the Palestinian people. They are the government of the Palestinian people in Gaza. So yes, we support the Hamas because they save our lives.
I have to say also, Hamas very inspiring, especially to my good friend Al Mazri. Mr. Al Mazri had bodyguards from Hamas, and Al Mazri enjoying them a lot, especially in the shower. Very, very good. And but the good thing is that my Hamas bodyguards also, they like to join me in the shower, and they are very, very good. They wash me all the time. You're welcome.
Ah, okay. So what you're saying is that sometimes when you have a bodyguard, they have to be really, really close to your body at all times.
Oh yes, all the time, and it makes me feel Jannah at home.
Yes, it is. It is part of the work description.
Ah, see, because I do remember reading something about anal jihad, but I didn't think that anal jihad was real. I thought that was a Zionist thing.
No, the Palestinian invented all jihad. Yeah, we are. You're welcome. You are not a human being. You are not a true Palestinian unless you have jihad.
Yeah, there is no humanity without jihad, especially the anal jihad. Anal jihad is the climax of all jihad.
Good to know. Good to know.
You
Okay.
think about like launching a rocket into a cave.
Ah, okay. That makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. So my next question then is actually, well, I think this is going to be for Mr. Bond. Mr. Bond, if you could solve the Middle Eastern conflict, how would you solve it?
The Middle Eastern conflict is very serious, and it needs to be solved immediately. So the first thing is to get rid of all these Zionists and all the so-called Shaitanic beauty queens from their Zionist land, especially Astaghfirullah. It always be tempting me to look at Zionist queens like Gal Gadot and Noah Tishby and Noah Kirel and all these beautiful, the so-called the Shaitanically beautiful women from the Zionist land, and especially the so-called Zionists. They have this thing where they want to tempt the Palestinian people with their beautiful women, but it is a temptation of Satan. So we need to drive them to the sea first, and then we need to replace them with our goats and camels. And we can ask Hamas to also do their anal jihad on our goats and camels to reproduce more.
Ah, okay.
Yes, and
Makes
then
perfect sense. Perfect sense.
yes, and then after that, the population will be very good for the Palestinian people from these land grabbers.
Yes, remember, no more Zionists in Palestine.
Okay, so
Send
you're,
them
yeah.
back
So
to Poland.
I think that's a brilliant solution, you guys. I think it's very achievable. I think maybe if we just ask the Zionists to leave, maybe they'll just leave.
But some of those Zionists are very stubborn. They are very, very stubborn. So we have to kick them in the tochas to get them out.
I think also the thing is that they're very stubborn because they copied the recipe of hummus. We were the first people to create hummus because when they copied the hummus, they made them really stubborn. Just eating them with the shawarma and the falafel. We invented all of them, and now they become very stubborn. The Palestinian people invented that to have the personal pride of their land, and they copied us and they twisted the invention and made them all eat shawarma and falafel. And then after that, the Zionists became very stubborn. Now we have to invent a counter falafel in order to infiltrate the Zionist land and make them eat it. What do you say, Baba?
Yes, the Palestinian people invented not just the hummus and falafel, but they also invented the shawarma. That was 20,000 years ago by Chef Abu bin Kusamok, a very good chef, a 5-star. And the Zionists stole everything from us. Everything.
So, okay, what is your favorite Palestinian holiday and what does it celebrate?
Well, my favorite holiday is Ala Wahbar Ben Zona. That is my favorite holiday. And we celebrate by making love to our beautiful goats. We put the lipstick on them and sexy underwear, and we celebrate once a year.
Okay. What about you, Mr. Bond? What's your favorite Palestinian holiday?
For me, it's called Al Xmas. It's celebrated on the 25th of December. By the way, we invented December. You're welcome. In Al Christmas, we also get our camels and our goats, and then after that, we make what you call a tree made of sand, and we decorate them with a cactus, and we sing Palestinian carols. Like on
Hey,
the
wait,
first day.
is that the same holiday where you decorate an airplane and then try to hijack it?
Yeah, that is for the New Year.
Oh, okay, my bad. I always get those ones mixed up.
So we sing carols like on the first day of Al Xmas, my true love gave to me a goat riding in a pear tree.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's
famous
amazing.
song. Very famous, yes.
You sing like an angel, my friend. I am just so impressed.
With the Palestinian people, we invented angels too. You're welcome. Before that, everyone was Al Sharmutas.
Oh, that's good to know. It's good to know. All right, I
You're
have
welcome.
another question. I think that this is another thing that all of us are curious about because we hear constantly about the Palestinians, how you don't fear death and you're very brave and you all want to be martyrs. So do you think that would make the Zionists of the ITF, the Israeli terrorist force, do you think that would make them the Make-A-Wish Foundation for the Palestinians?
Well, the Zionist ITF, they are cowards. We are winning right now in Gaza. We are also winning in the West Bank. We are also winning in the north of Israel. We are winning all over. Pretty soon, there will be no more Zionists.
Wow, that's good to that makes me so glad to hear, as a supporter and a big fan of the Palestinians. I really, really love to hear that you guys are doing so well. I mean, it's amazing.
The key to our success is that our own Palestinian people, they shield us. They shield us and my bodyguards, especially my Hamas bodyguards. And then behind civilians using as a shield, we can do anal jihad on the Zionist.
Ah.
You're welcome.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. So, what do you think has been in the last 5 years the most amazing accomplishment of the Palestinian people? I mean, obviously you've had thousands, so I know this is a hard question.
Oh, not very hard. No, the tunnels. We are expert tunnel builders. I happen to have a degree from the University of Gaza in tunnel building. I am a PhD in tunneling. That is very amazing, the work we did, and we invented everything. Yes.
For me, the best Palestinian achievement is when we went to Eurovision, we were invited by the European imperialists and these land grabbers, and we went to Eurovision. We went to their competition, and we won the Eurovision. It was a proud moment for the Palestinian people because it was won by our sister Netta Ibn Sharmuta. She won. She won it with a chicken song.
Oh,
Yes, Eurovision. It's the goat. You're welcome.
okay. See that I didn't know that. So that's, thank you very much for educating me. I mean, I'm learning so much from you today. I really appreciate the fact that you're taking the time out of your busy lives, with all this invention and innovation to educate us about the true history of the world. So I would also ask, this is my personal question, because I mean, it's clear that you guys are very brave, very, very brave. So, I have to ask, why is it that your leaders are hiding in Doha, and like, why don't the Palestinians ever get angry about that?
Because they are our leaders. Yeah, we have to protect them because without them, we are nothing.
Unfortunately, we as the Palestinian people, we have to shut our mouths when we talk about our supreme leader. And I'm pretty sure our supreme leader is in Doha, Qatar, having sexy time with all his bodyguards, just like mine, and also with the hummus, because I know how good they are in the shower. So I think in Qatar, they have golden shower with the camels and also the Al Jihad.
Ah, okay. So it's just, I don't know, just because I'm such a big fan, and I'm kind of struggling to understand some of this. Like, I know that obviously the evil Zionists, like the Zionist entity, they came and they stole your land. Like, I think we've established that. But now I'm curious, why is it that you think that terrorism is a better way to go than just fighting?
No. Don't. The word terrorism is a Zionist invention. For us, it's the Al Jihad, the Al Resistance, and it is done. It is done with the power of the Palestinian blood. So for us, the Zionists always talk about terrorists. For us, it's a resistance, and the people who help us with the resistance is the women and children. They voluntarily unalive themselves to put up the statistics in order to send the Zionists to the ICJ, and we can easily then after manipulate and then after hold them on trial for genocide. You're welcome.
Oh. I apologize. I should know better than to use the Zionist language. I mean, clearly you guys are resistance fighters, right?
Resistance
Exactly.
all the way.
Exactly.
We were the first resistors. Because
Did you
I'll tell
invent? You
we were
invented
the
resistance?
first. We were the first resistors 55,000 years ago when there were camels who liked to hump us. We said no. You're welcome.
That's good to know. All right, I'm going to open it up here pretty soon for questions. So if you have questions in the audience for our brilliant Palestinians here, if you could put the questions in the audience, I will read them to them, because they invented reading, but they're not very good at it. So I will read the comments for them and then ask or read the question, and then they can ask. Now, also, just so everybody knows, we will next week, we will be debuting a show called Are You Smarter Than a Palestinian? And our friends, the Palestinians here, it will be brought to you by KFC, but it's BFC. And that's one of our sponsors. And we will have a contest to see if you are in fact smarter than a Palestinian. I don't think you will be, because these are two very clearly brilliant men. All right. And they come from a culture that is all about innovation and invention and, building things. And I just think that they're a wonderful group of people. And you should all be saying thank you. They keep saying you're welcome, but I haven't heard any of you people saying thank you yet. So I think that most of the audience are probably Zionists.
With the Palestinian people, we also invented the word thank you. And the Zionists, they stole this invention and they renamed it as shukran. And it is very naughty of these Zionist people. They always steal our inventions. You're welcome.
Yeah, I think that we've established by now that all the Zionists do is basically take everything that the Palestinians do and then claim that they did it first.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes, that is correct. But they steal everything from the Palestinian people. They don't know the Palestinian people invented water 25,000 years ago. Before that, everybody was thirsty, and we invented water. You're welcome.
We also invented the greeting of peace to all the people. The thing with the Zionists, they twisted our language and they called it Assalamu alaikum. Before that, we the Palestinian people, we always greet people saying Salami bacon. You're welcome.
Okay, one of the audience questions here, I think this is a great question, is who came first, Palestine or God?
Oh, the Palestinian people came first, obviously. It's, it's a well-known fact. It's in the Quran.
We the Palestinian people, we invented the Quran in order to get the morale boosted in our Palestinian people, just in case a Zionist or it's a rat from the Zionist tunnels, they come. So we wanted to invent God in order to give the boost the morale to our Palestinian people that there's a higher power that's watching over us Palestinians. And that's why we invented the phrase Allahu Akbar. The phrase Allahu Akbar was invented by my great grandfather, especially when he stubbed his toe on the toilet. You're welcome.
Okay, excellent. So I do have a friend of mine here. She's a wonderful supporter of Hezbollah, and I would like her to introduce herself. She's a very good friend of she's a humanitarian, first and foremost. So if she would like to go ahead and introduce herself, that would be wonderful.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, you're so beautiful.
Hello?
You're so beautiful.
You're so beautiful. Oh my God.
Thank you so much. I am going to marry someone very, very, very important. You know who it is?
Please
No.
tell us. Tell us.
Please tell us.
Oh, the son of Nasrallah, Mohammed.
Oh,
Nasrallah, yes, he joined me in the shower last week.
Which one? Mohammed?
Muhammad. I have so many. Like for example, sister Ukti. There are so many Muhammads. Which one? Even one of my goats' name was Muhammad. Which one?
Okay, so I have a question for you. Okay, Mohammed, I was looking under the bed and I found something, and I am very, very worried. And maybe you can explain it to me.
what did you find?
Can I show you?
Please do.
Please do.
Please.
Mr. Host, can you make me big screen, please?
Yep.
Okay. One second. This is what I found.
Takfirullah.
Yes. Now, should I be worried?
Oh, that looks like a blow up goat. Very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
No, it is a magazine.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's a magazine, Blay Goat. But I think that is a blow up goat. I don't think it's real.
I speak English, but I don't read English. Can you read this for me? I don't know what this means.
The Blay Goat is a goat that you play with. You have your you put your little dipstick in there and
Yeah, you put the little dipstick in the goat's malawak.
Oh,
Yes.
why? No. This is haram.
It is it is with a goat. Ukti, it is with a goat.
It
If
is what
if it's with a Zionist, it is completely haram. Astaghfirullah. You're welcome.
but is written in the Quran.
Uh, oh, is it? I don't read Quran. I'm not allowed to.
Haram.
Oh,
Uh,
that is
can,
not good.
can someone please read what it says?
So it says, utterly seductive, unleashing the wild side of barnyard romance. Goat gone wild, behind the scenes of the hottest livestock love affairs. What really happens when the barn doors close?
Yes, you
Can't
know,
even see it.
I tell you something else, my sister.
Yes,
Right
yes,
now,
yes.
right now, the Palestinian production company is producing a brand new TV show. It is called The Love Goat, and it is about the man and his goat on a boat, and they have a romantic cruise. It's called The Love Goat.
So I've
Oh,
actually heard I've heard that there's a new song in Gaza. It's called Goats and Hoes.
Yes, yes, there is. And maybe my son could sing some for you because he got beautiful voice.
so if Mohammed likes these goats, is this what you Americans call cheating?
We
Well,
are not Americans, we are Palestinian. In Palestine, there's no thing
Oh,
called cheating.
yeah,
You're
there is
welcome.
there is no cheating in for the Palestinian people. It you
oh,
know,
Jesus.
whoever you get, you get. It make a note. I'm looking for wife number 4, and I would like to buy a wife. You are very beautiful. I will give your father 25 goats for your hand.
Oh, thank you. But I have to marry Mohammed Nasrallah.
Muhammad Nasrallah. Oh,
We are engaged. You know what? You know why? He has very, very, very much money. Yes,
oh, you like
yes,
money. You don't like
yes.
goats. Wait, you like money, not goats.
Mohammed likes gold. I like money and
Ah,
gold. Yes,
Ah,
yes. I love gold.
Baba, I think we need to sell our goats to get the money.
I think so. Yes.
It's yalla.
Yes, we go sell goats now. Beautiful goats. You maybe 200-300 goats, 15 camels, and 5 donkeys.
5 donkeys, and we'll sell it to Bitcoin, and we'll get the Bitcoin,
Yes.
and then we'll give it to this beautiful, beautiful. What is your name?
Fatih.
Fatih. We'll try to buy Fatih with money.
Fatih short for Fatima.
Oh, no, no. I'm very, very sorry. That was Mohammed. He called me.
Hey, Ryan.
No, my name is Fatima.
Okay, Fatima. Listen, is Ryan here?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Ryan, can you check your DMs real quick? I'm gonna send you something.
Well, what is this puppy? What is this? Are you actually a really puppy? Or
Like a true Zionist, they run away.
they
when
run
see
away?
trouble.
Yeah, this
True Zionists,
yeah,
cowards.
these land grabbers.
Yeah, I apologize. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to bring up the Zionist. I know it triggers you. Like, they're clearly, because they're so evil. You know, when he came up, I actually was really worried that he was going to say something very colonizing. And of course he did. Like, immediately he tells me to check my DMs. I mean, like
He's
what kind
from
of
Mossad.
colonizer slides into your DMs without asking?
He's from Mossad. Be very careful, brother. Be very careful, brother. You don't know what he's going to go to. He might be giving you rats to infiltrate Palestinian people and our sacred tunnels.
Ugh, Zionists.
How dare he? How dare he?
No. My husband take care of the Zionists. Don't
Good.
worry.
Wait,
Good.
now
Don't
you said you don't have a husband.
No, I am engaged. I'm going to.
You're engaged to Muhammad Nasrallah.
Yes.
So-
His father is going to take care of all the Zionists. Don't worry.
So we call you Mrs. Nasrallah?
Yes. Oh, Fatima is okay.
Oh,
Fatima, you know that.
Fatima is okay.
You know that last night me and Nasrallah we enjoyed a shower. together.
But it's okay because he has a lot of money and gold.
Oh, so you don't mind?
Yes.
Oh, to go. Speaking
No,
of
it's
gold,
okay.
speaking of gold, me and Nazarallah, we had the golden shower.
Oh, what is a golden shower? Oh, with gold, real gold? Wow.
In a way, yes.
I was enjoying his liquid gold. Yes.
All
Well,
right. Well, that was a little bit awkward. I'm going to change up the subject here because I think people are probably wondering, whoa, gross. Anyway, sorry. You know what? I apologize. I should not be imposing my Western values on your beautiful Palestinian culture. I apologize. That was me being an evil white colonizer.
Cultural appropriation.
I apologize. I'm so sorry for judging. I apologize. I can't apologize enough. I'll just apologize one more time.
It is okay, brother. You are a true ally to our Palestinian cause.
So in regards to the Palestinian cause, let's get back on subject, guys, because I really want people to understand how important it is for us to educate people about the evils of these Zionist occupiers. What do you think is the worst thing that the Zionists have done?
They took our land. They grabbed our land. They stole our land. They took our homes.
No. The worst thing is they live. They exist. That is the worst.
I agree with Fatima. I think that the fact that they even exist at all is just an affront to humanitarianism. I mean, I believe that all human beings are equal and valid and that we all deserve to have life and freedom. But the Zionists are just gross.
They're gross. Yes, they don't believe in the Palestinian people, and they're grabbing all the banks and the money that we invented with the Palestinian. We were the first people to invent banks. Before that, everyone was broke. You're welcome. So the thing is, these Zionists, they grab all our banks, they grab all the media and the Hollywood, and after that, they get satanic, beautiful women like Gal Gadot to play this demonic superhero called Wonder Woman, and then after that, tempt our Palestinian children, especially in their bedroom. You're welcome.
So I have a question because, I mean, obviously you guys are both very brave Palestinian freedom fighter shaheeds, and you spend a lot of time on TikTok. Would you say that the battlefield of TikTok is just as important as the battlefield in Gaza and in the West Bank?
Well, the Palestinian people invented TikTok. You're welcome. And it is both, I would say, very important. We are the resistance. We fight against the Zionist occupier, land grabbers. And we fight them in the land, we fight them in the sea. By the way, the Palestinian people invented the ocean. Before that, there was no ocean. We invented ocean. You're welcome. But they are very important to everybody, to all Palestinian people.
Mr. Abu, they also invented air that we breathe.
I
know that,
I
right?
said that, yes, 50,000 years ago. We invented air. Before that, nobody could breathe. You're welcome.
I would just like to thank you for all of your inventions because, I just feel like we in the West don't really understand how much we really do owe to the Palestinians.
Yes, the whole world owes the Palestinian people because without the Palestinian people, there would be no world. We gave Europe to the Europeans. We were there first. We were in Germany first. You call it Germany, but it was all Palestinian. We were in England, in the United Kingdom. It was the United Palestinian, and we gave that to the British people. We did everything for humanity, and now we don't get appreciated, especially by the Zionist land grabbers.
So, we're talking a lot about the Zionist land grabbers, and I'm so curious about this because, I went to Israel one time. Well, I mean, historic Palestine.
No
actually,
Israel,
that's what.
Palestine. No Israel.
You're right. I apologize. You have my deepest and profound most apologize. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to use the colonizer language. Historic Palestine. I went to historic Palestine, and like I was walking in this place called Shiloh, and like they kept talking about how it was in this book, this old book called the Torah, and like I found this like piece of pottery, and they tried to tell me that it was 2,000 years old, and I was like, oh my god, you guys are so full of it. And then I asked like where all the Palestinian artifacts were, and they said they didn't have any. So I'm pretty sure that like the Zionists just wrecked it, and they just took all the Palestinian artifacts and hid them.
Yes, they stole everything and they replaced it with phony Jewish Yahudi things like coins and buttery and everything. Is all phony. It was all made maybe 100 years ago. They put in the ground and they took all our ancient historical facts and artifacts and they stole it and they hid it. They hid it in underneath the embassy of the Zionist United States embassy.
Also, not to forget, Mr. Host, my Baba will agree with me that were very naughty. They wanted to hide all our artifacts under the dinosaur fossils. So that they wanted to show the world that dinosaurs were the first people and not the Palestinian people.
So I was on TikTok last night and I was trying to like spread the good word about the Palestinians. And there was this asshole guy named Yes, Ryan Still Knows Things. I really hate that guy, by the way. So he like tried to tell me that the Palestinians wrote in their charter in 1964 that Article 24 said that they don't even lay claim to the land in the West Bank or in Gaza. And I was totally like, Zionists must have wrote that.
I think yes, the Zionists will has written that because Palestinian people, we were as my Baba said, we were the first to invent the air and the ocean and also all the land. So all the land in the world belongs to the Palestinian people. We can't just claim two parts of the Zionist invention.
Those Yahuds never existed. They come in 1947 from Poland. They never there. They never in West Bank. They never in Tel Habib. These Palestinian people built Tel Habib, they built Haifa, they built all the cities in Palestine. And when the Zionists come in 1947 from Poland, when we welcomed them and they stole all our land, everything, these animals.
Yeah, I just like every time they come up with their facts and they like start trying to lecture me about stuff, I'm just like sitting there and I'm just like, oh my God, like as if I care about your stupid facts. Like all my Palestinian friends have already told me the reality of the situation.
Yes, when it comes to the reality, at the end of the day, it is the Zionists who hijacked our cause and also our beautiful history and also all our male Eiffel Towers. So we try to get that back through resistance and shielding through our Palestinian people.
And they also stole all our prophets like Moses, Musa, Abraham. They were all Palestinian people. Even Jesus Christ was a Palestinian. He was a Muslim.
He was Muslim, yes. Because if you check his beard, you will see it is similar to mine. And he also believed in he also said he believes in the Palestinian God.
Yeah, sorry guys, I have to apologize. My little brother was just grabbing the phone there, and he was the one. He's a little bit of a simp for you guys. Like it's a little bit awkward. Like I think he takes this stuff a little too seriously, especially the TikTok stuff. But my question for you actually is a kind of an important question because I'm a humanitarian, right? Like I believe in, both sides having equal validity and, like every single person that dies is a tragedy, especially, recently when we found out that Mohammed Daif was viciously murdered by the Zionist occupiers when he was just hanging out in a refugee camp with a bunch of pregnant journalists. I mean, it was just horrible, horrible situation. So what I would like to ask you guys in regards to that is how do you think you can be better at defending your leadership, like your most valuable shaheeds?
When it comes to leadership, I think it was also my fault. Mohammed Daif was with me when he was unalived, and I forgot to put him as a disguise from a Bollywood body bag and put him on camera so that we could disguise him as already being unalived and we could have had fun. But it was a huge mistake by Palestinian people. Just that the Zionists outsmarted all of us, and now Muhammad Daif is back in Jannah with wine and his 72 malawaks.
Oh my God. I can't believe. I'm sorry. I just have to say something. I'm taking the stupid phone away from my stupid brother. I can't believe you just said that the Zionists outsmarted you. That is such bullshit. I can't believe you said that. You're not really a Palestinian. Like, I swear. Like, how dare you? I'm going to tell my other friends on the app and they're going to cancel you because, like, there's no way you can say something like that about the Zionists and, like, we're just not going to say anything.
Well, brother, you should know that I knew Muhammad al-Mazri, especially when he was a little wee-wee. The thing was, I made a huge mistake over there, and Muhammad al-Mazri, as I called him, my Habibi Chushukum, and he and I were on the same bed that night in the refugee camp, and we unfortunately couldn't cover ourselves with more civilians.
Oh. I'm sorry. I'm just going to have you guys canceled because, like, it's very clear to me you're not really Palestinians. If you were really Palestinians, you would literally be telling us right now how you want to unalive the Zionists. And, like, I've only heard you say that, like, 2 times this entire live.
I repeat again and again and again, we don't want the Zionists over here. We will get rid of every single one of Zionists all over the world. Look at what happened in Alaman, Germany. Look what happened in the United Kingdom. Look what happened all over in America. Yeah, we are working on getting rid of all of you.
Can I expose the Zionists? They want to say Neil Armstrong was the first one on the moon. When we all know that Muhammad went up to the moon, he broke it in half and he put it back together. So the first astronaut to be in space was Muhammad. Peace be upon him. Thank you, thank you.
Yes, peace be upon Muhammad, yes.
Yes, peace be upon Muhammad. And I should say, when it comes to Muhammad, it was my great-great-great-grandfather who gave Muhammad the super glue, the tacky glue to stick the moon back together. You're welcome.
Wow.
Am I allowed to talk? Yes?
You know what? Yes, because this is an egalitarian space where we're all equal. And I want everybody to understand that, like, you know, queer voices, women's voices, they're all welcome to speak here.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You know, I always ask because I am a woman and we have to ask to talk. So thank you, thank you. I just want to say one thing, maybe 2 things. You know, I am very, very happy I am not allowed to read because you say these facts. I don't know where, I don't read history books and these facts you speak of. So I'm very happy I am not allowed to read. But I do want to say one message as a woman. You know, I think it's very important. We have 20 babies for the Shaheeds. It's very, very important, okay? Thank you very much.
Oh, you are a very good woman.
Very good one for the Palestinian cause.
Shaheeds come from your belly. That is wonderful. You are a hero.
You are very much hero, and just be careful when you're pregnant.
No.
When you're pregnant.
Not hero. No. This is my duty. This is why I am here on the earth, is to have babies, and that's it. No hero. This is my duty. It's my job. No problem.
But you are doing a very, very good job. Very good job. I'm very proud of you. You are a good person.
You're a good person, and also I'll tell you advice,
Mashallah.
sister. When you're pregnant, always, especially in the 8th and 9th month, you go to my cousin. Her name is Al Shakira Fatima, and you go to his belly dancing classes. And when you deliver the baby, they will be very talented and very strong because of my cousin Al Shakira's belly dancing classes. You will dance to "Oh Habibti." When you talk like that, you make Nasrallah go mad.
Mashallah. Shukran,
MashaAllah.
shukran.
I mean, I'm pretty
Thank
sure
you.
the Palestinians invented pop music as well.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, the Zionists pronounce it like that. It's Bob music. It's Bob.
Okay, I have a question. Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
Well, they are both Zionists. They support Zionists. No, 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 no. Stop.
No Pepsi, because we don't have the letter P. We say Pepsi.
Pepsi, Pepsi,
Pepsi.
Pepsi.
Yes, yes.
Okay, well, that about wraps it up, I think. I'm really glad that we had this opportunity to have this wonderful interview with the Palestinian people who can show us, the right way to be, so that we don't have to listen to these Zionist occupiers. They come on this app and they try to lie to us with all their facts and all their history and archaeology and genetics and all these, science. So I would much rather have, some wonderful Palestinian people and my friend, the Hezbollah supporter. I'm so glad we were all able to come today and celebrate Palestinian innovation. So I just want to say thank you to everybody.
Oh, you are welcome. And don't forget, my brothers and sisters, Zionism equal lies. They are all liars.
The Zionists invented takia, not us.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys. Like I said, next week I will have some guests here, and we'll be doing a game show, and the game show will be, are you smarter than a Palestinian? And we already know the answer is no. We already know that the Palestinians are probably just going to mop the floor with you stupid Zionists. So I hope you show up, and it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, Zionists beware. We'll mop the floor out of you just like how we mop the desert.
Yes, we are coming for you, you Zionists. We are coming for you.
They're coming for you with all the human shields. Beware.
Yes, all millions of them. Yes. Beware.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for your time today, guys. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very
I
much.
go make babies now. Now I go
some
make babies. Thank
Hurry
you.
up.
Thank you.
Your husband is waiting.
Yeah,
Go
you
get some
tell
more.
your husband when you make babies to think of me. Thank you. You're welcome.